Good morning. We're going to do a bit of cooking today in the Dutch oven. And what we're going to do, we're going to make some crisps. I've never met anyone that doesn't like crisps. If you're in America or anywhere else, maybe you call them chips. I'm going to make some crisps. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut these up as thin as possible. And then we're going to put them in here. Go down to the river and wash all the starch out, because if you don't wash the starch out they just burn. So we'll wash the starch out and then I'm going to spread them about and let them dry a bit, dry out in the sunshine, because if you have too much moisture it wrecks them somehow. So chop them up, wash them, dry them, and while they're drying I'll put a fire on, and we need to elevate this because the oil is going to take a long time to heat up, so I need to be able to feed the fire underneath. So I've got some rocks and I think that's it. So give me 2 minutes, well 22 minutes to cut some of these up. I'll come back to you in a minute. 22 minutes. Ta-da! They're chopped up. Believe it or not, that was only 1.5 potatoes. You get all this. So you want them just so you can just about see through them, apparently. Sorry, my hands are filthy because I was actually metal detecting earlier and it was a disaster, never found anything. So there we go, we're going to go and wash these now. Wash all the starch off. Ooh, are you excited? Okay, we've got a pot of potatoes. We're just going to go down to this little stream here. Perfect. Perfect. Almost like it was made for this. Right. Whoops. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put the phone down, but that's the idea. Rinse them, get all the starch out, and then just pour the water away without trying to pour the potatoes away. Whoops. Right, so I'll put the phone down, that's what we're going to do. You can see actually the water just now is pretty cloudy, so that's all the starch. So you'll see a difference in a minute. Right, there we go, that was four washes there, and you can see the water's pretty crystal clear. That's what we're after, so I'll just pour that out and we'll go back up, and we're going to have to dry these out and get the fire on. Right, there we go, they're drying out. I might have gone a bit overboard with the quantity. There's about enough there for about 40 bags, 40 multi-packs of Walker's crisps. Right, okay, fire. We need some wood. So let me go and get a load of wood and some tinder, and I'll be back in a minute. Right, this is what I'm going to use to get it started. I think it's dry enough. So I'm just sort of, if you look underneath these ferns, I'm just grabbing all this dry stuff. That might do. Ooh, stingy nettle. Okay, that'll do. There's a path here, you know, if somebody comes along and sees all my potatoes, I don't know what they're going to think. Oh well. Right, what I've done is I've dug a little hole. I don't know if you can see that there, just a shallow hole under the oven there, because there wasn't enough space between the rocks for a fire, so hopefully the depth will give us enough space. You just want to be careful if you do this, because the tree roots can start to burn and you think the fire's out, and it's actually underground just sort of burning away. So we'll make sure it's out properly. Right, okay, blah 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 blah. Let's just stuff this whole thing like that. We'll leave a little space there to light it. So the fire will be there, this will be here, and it's all going to be perfect. What the hell is that? A piece of jelly or something? Right, let me get my lighter, let's get this ignited. Right, I've got my lighter. You know, we've had a bit of a spillage. I did wonder where all my salt had gone. Now I know, it's all at the bottom of my bag. Okay, never mind. Let's see if this takes. A little bit smoky. Very, very smoky. Whoa! My potatoes are already getting incinerated. Wow, like a smoke machine. Oh! Obviously not as dry as it should have been, but we'll persevere. Okay, I'll come back once this is a roaring inferno. Right, we've got a good bed of coals. That's very, very hot. I think we're about done. Whoops, there goes my oil. Probably fill it about a third full. Well, we'll fill it that full. That's probably not enough, but that's all we've got. Right, we'll let that heat up. Probably take about 10 minutes. Yeah, that's definitely could have done with a bit more oil there. Oh well. These are dry now. Nice and dry. Excellent. Well, that's been about 10 minutes. So I'm going to put one bit in, test it out. Yeah, not bad. That's perfect. Don't want to overload it, so we'll do one more for now. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Do you know what? That might even be a little bit too hot. We'll put this big bad boy in. ideally you want some paper towels to dry these, pat them down a bit, but I don't have any. Right, I'll test that, see if it's done once it's cooled. Nah, it's a bit soft. Right, these little ones are a little bit burnt. I think the oil was a tiny bit too hot, so we'll just let it cool down a bit. Okay, I'll let these cook away, see how they go, and when the oil's cooled down a bit, we'll put the rest in. These are a little bit burnt, but what we're going to do is put some salt and pepper on them once they're all done. You can put anything you want. You can buy like paprika powder, garlic powder, anything you want. Okay, I'll come back soon. Hello, pal. Hello. Whoops. Right, I think we're down to a more civilised temperature. So there you go, don't have it too hot. See, when you do this at home you can just turn your oven to whatever you need. But I had my oil far too hot. So let's chuck some of these. In fact, let's chuck the rest of these in before the oil goes too cold. Yeah, I think that's a bit better. Yep, they're not burning now, so that's ideal. So what I'll do, I'll start cooking them and I'll come back to you when we're ready to add the salt and pepper. We're on our way, we're nearly there. They're ready, and I don't have time to do the rest of them. My thoughts at the moment are they're a little bit too cooked, they're a bit burnt. I've never done it outside before. They came out way better when I did it at home. Right, so what we're going to do, a little bit of salt. How do I do this with one hand without having it spew everywhere? Right, a little bit of salt. Pepper, I can't do this one-handed, I'm just going to grind the pepper in. In fact, I'll do it just now, hold on. Okay, the pepper's in. By the way, if you actually try this yourself, pat these down with towels. I can't do that because I forgot them. Shake them about. Done. Crisps. Eat them. They're not bad actually. They don't taste burnt. Yeah, they're nice. Alright, I'll see you next time. Oh, by the way, there's a load of people I want to say thank you to for helping me identify 3 things in the last video. I said I'd give you all a shout out. I said I'd give a shout out to anyone that ID'd it. Loads of folk ended up helping me, so next video I'll give you all a wee mention. Thank you. Okay, cheers, see ya.